Welcome to Orlando, Florida. I'm Carrie Fairnack with Convention News Television at the Orange County Convention Center. We're here covering the Red Diamond Congress, where TSEA is giving exhibitors a platform to voice their concerns to stakeholders in the convention industry. To do that, TSEA invited trade show producers Mary Beth Rebideau of the Rebideau Group, Chris Brown from NAB, and Mary Upton from ASI to address members.
My job is to be the advocate for the exhibitor to make sure that they're happy.
They participated in an open dialogue focused on three main issues: housing, third-party audits, and labor practices. It's all part of TSEA's focus on advocacy for exhibitors.
Part of the challenge of the exhibit industry is there has been no voice for the exhibitor. And what TSEA is doing here is truly unique because we're able to kind of get people together that are stakeholders in the industry, the actual exhibitors and suppliers, and question things. And then they can go with a unified voice to show organizers, general contractors, and the like.
We all have the same pain points. We're kind of networking and telling each other what it is that really concern us about some issues in the industry. And I hope that they can go back and talk to their associations with some solutions to some of the problems that we all have.
One challenge that came up repeatedly for exhibitors was dealing with the unions. One attendee told us she was forced to leave a convention for using an Allen wrench.
I was setting up a booth, a small 10 by 10 booth, and my story was quite interesting because a union steward came by and told me I didn't have the ability to use an Allen wrench to literally tighten about a dozen screws. It escalated. It became very demanding on their part. They said I was to stop. I didn't. The end of the story is at the end of the first day of exhibiting, they came down and took down my booth and removed me from the exhibit hall.
While this story may be a bit extreme, there is a level of frustration. Part of the discussion here focused on checks and balances for unions and clarifying the rules on the front end.
If we could have more transparency, tell me before I come. Tell me that I'm not going to be able to use a screwdriver, that I can't use a stepladder, that I can't hang my own signs, that I can't plug in my own monitor. Let me know those things. Give me an exhibitor bill of rights. Tell me what I can do, what I can't do.
Other hot topics included housing contracts, drayage, and special handling charges. Attendees say conversations like the ones taking place here at the Red Diamond Congress are vital to the future of face-to-face meetings.
Exhibitors have been faced with a lot of issues for a long time. The issue, I think, is just getting them all together to the point where they can collectively voice an opinion, get some muscle. Having an organization set up like this, the Red Diamond Congress, gives them an opportunity to join their ideas together.
Our business model is changing, and to be a part of this is almost like being part of a revolution. And just to share those experiences, that really brings a lot that I can take back into my practice, back to my office, and hopefully make a difference and make change then.
The only way that we're actually going to get any kind of collaboration coming to the table, it has to be as equals and as partners without agendas, taking down some of the misperceptions, stepping away from our individual agendas. That's the only way that this is going to actually change.
I'm joined now by Margaret Weisgel, President and CEO of TSEA. And Margaret, tell me, do you all think you accomplished your main goal here at the Red Diamond Congress?
The TSEA Red Diamond Congress was a huge success. What we wanted to do was bring exhibitors from all different industries, across all industry verticals, to one place to voice their concerns and their ideas and what they felt they needed to say to organizers, say to the other stakeholders in the industry. They needed to formulate what their concerns were, and this was the forum for them to do it.
And we heard a word over and over, co-opetition. Tell us a little bit about that and what you think that means.
Co-opetition is cooperating with your competitors. Most of the exhibitors at a trade show walk in, set up their booth, exhibit, walk out, dismantle, walk out, and they don't really talk to the other members of the same organization that they are part of, which is the exhibiting population at a given event. And it's only by working with the other exhibitors at that event that they can evoke change and create change.
So what's next for exhibitors? You give them a chance to really be heard here, and now how do you move forward?
We are looking, first of all, we'll issue a white paper. and that will be on our website. We are also sending it to every major show organizer in the United States. So we're going to be making more noise than we have been so far. We also want to get into more dialogues with all the industry stakeholders. It's not enough we had organizers here to see what their perspective is, to walk a mile in their shoes, because we don't always understand the challenges or the difficulties that they personally run into as organizers, just as they don't necessarily see ours. So this was an opportunity to really share, and it was civil, it was open, it was honest, and done with humor, but they actually listened and heard each other, and I think that was a huge step forward.
Well, it sounds like TSEA is really initiating change. TSEA partnered with the Orange County Convention Center and the Orlando Convention and Visitors Bureau to make this event happen here in the City Beautiful.
We're an active member of TSEA and have been for many years. And being that this was their first Red Diamond Congress, we were the first to have our proposal out to say, hey, Orlando and the Convention Center would love the opportunity to showcase our city and our center to this prestigious groups of exhibitors and meeting planners.
For more information about TSEA and the next Red Diamond Congress, be sure to log on to tsea.org. For all of us at Convention News Television, I'm Carrie Fairnack. Thanks for being with us.